Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Skyrim Forever, featuring Lucette the Unlucky.
Roriksted's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard. If a dragon attacks, well, then it'll be a different story.
Well, I don't think there's been any dragons attacking yet in our game. We don't have them turned on quite yet.
You're the best.
Why, thank you. I try. Alright, well, we helped her out a little bit earlier. So yeah, we're just in Whiterun here.
Good to see you again, friend.
I'm not even sure exactly what we're doing, except we have a few things to sell. We did a little sales last episode, but didn't quite finish, so we're gonna go to Bellathor's.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Alright, well, I don't have any questions.
Everything. Oh, a bit of this.
Alright,
a bit of that.
we've heard his thing a few times already, so I can interrupt him now. Alright, so what do we got? I don't even know. This we're keeping. Oh, we have all the capes, right. If you remember at the end of last episode, because I already forgot, we were in the bar over there, and we tried on all the different capes, because I was kind of holding on to a few of these in case they worked out better. But since I've gotten the black linen one, I kind of like the look of that a little more for this character, so we're going to dump all those off. But unfortunately, Bellathor only has 6 gold, so it looks like we got to buy a few things from him just to be able to sell him something. Alright, so can at least sell a couple of those. Alright, can sell like 4 or 5, 3 more, 2 more, 3. Alright, 1 more, 2 more. I wasn't actually doing the math there. I just alright. Well, we have all this. We have a gold ruby necklace too. We would rather sell that to
Do
him.
come back.
Yeah, it looks like we are gonna have to come back. So what I could do is, I don't even know. I could have bought more stuff from him, I guess, but that would involve scrolling through the inventory a little more. So we'll just sell him that stuff next time we go there, or to some other vendor. Now, all the vendors in the game take different stuff. Bellathor, since he's the general goods guy, he pretty much takes just about anything. Now we're going into the alchemist shop.
Stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
That's all she sells. Potions, alchemy reagents, and a few recipes and a few little other related items. But we can't sell her that jewelry or the capes. But we can make a lot of money from her selling her potions. So we're going to see what
You'll
we have
find
here.
Tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves.
And of course, she
Browse
never
to your
shuts
heart's
up.
content.
Alright, this is one of the best potions to sell. Potion of Damage Magicka Regen. It's worth 400 gold, which will probably get us 200 if we're lucky. Maybe even a little less, but you know, we might end up keeping a few of these when we get involved with more wizards and stuff, but
If
the
there's
thing
anything I
is,
can help you with, you have but to
the
ask.
fights go by so fast. I never think to use this. Like, to damage their Magicka regen is like kind of complicated. You know, it's like the rate where they regenerate their Magicka. I don't notice these wizards ever losing their Magicka completely when they fight me. So, you know, maybe that'll help though.
And I'll
But
be happy to serve you.
I'm not too anxious to start using this. But if you notice, they all have multiple effects. So this one actually restores health and increases your health. So that one could be worth keeping, but it's called, you know, the way it titles them, you
I
can't
offer
change the
remedies for
title,
ailments
so
both
it
common and rare.
calls it Damage
Do let me
Magicka,
know if I
and
can be of service.
I don't think to use it for health most of the time. But as we train a little more and get a little more used to that, I might be using those multiple ingredient potions a lot more. Like this one, you see, fortify health, increases my health and restores health. So that
You'll
uses
find
Giant's
tonics,
Toe,
salves,
which
poultices, and potions on my
Giant's
shelves.
Toe is one of the
Browse
most
to your heart's
valuable
content.
ingredients we have. So that wasn't that valuable. I think you need hanging moss and maybe I know wheat is one of the ingredients. So maybe wheat, Giant's Toe, and hanging moss is worth like 1,000 coins. So we're gonna hold on to that. But now that we did get a bunch of wheat, we can make these fortify health potions that are pretty good.
I sell
And
cures
we were
for
just
all
trying that
ills,
out.
and I'll be happy
That
to
didn't
serve
add
you.
anything to Fly Amata, so it could have unlocked another effect of that, but it didn't. Like Thistle, we only know one effect of Thistle, so you know, I'm just basically trying
I offer
different
remedies for
combinations
ailments
here
both common and rare.
to both
Do
unlock.
let me know if I can be of service.
Oh, she won't shut up. To both unlock these, and the dog too. You know, the other traits of each item, but also, you know, we need some health potions. We've been fighting a lot, and we don't have that many health potions. So now that I can make my own. Oh, here we go. So we have the salmon roe also.
I can help you with. You have but to ask.
We don't have too many of those. But that's not a good potion. There is a potion for salmon roe that I can't quite remember that is worth quite a lot.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Alright, just trying a few other combos to get rid of the last few things in some of these columns here. Now, Fortify Magic is good. While we're in a fight, it would be good if it had
You'll
maybe
find
another
tonics,
ingredient too in there.
salves, poultices,
Because
and potions
increasing
on
our
my shelves.
magicka will definitely
Browse
help
to
because
your
we
heart's
are
content.
running out of magicka a lot during fights. So. No, I'm just looking for something where we only know one ingredient, trying to combine them and get something out of it. Oh, we already tried to combine all the different mushrooms.
If there's
and
anything I
that
can
didn't
help
work
you
that
with,
well.
you have but to ask.
Alright, so this is the experimenting phase of learning to be an alchemist, and we're going to get
I
past
offer
this
remedies
phase
for
pretty
ailments
soon.
both common and rare.
Because there is a perk
let me
in the
know if I
perk
can be
tree
of
that we
service.
saw where you can just unlock all of the traits of anything that you eat. So we're going to take that perk at some point pretty soon, but for now, I think
You'll
for the
find
purpose of this
tonics,
character,
salves, poultices,
that
and potions on my shelves.
I get so distracted
to your
every
heart's
time she
content.
talks. I can't even finish my thought. It's like hilarious. Like, lady, chill with the sales pitch there. Like, I can't even believe this game sometimes. They know you're going to be sitting at this bench for a while, so they should learn to, like, you know, there should be like a little sub-routine in there that
If there's
tones her
anything I
down
can
a
help
little
you
bit.
with, you have
Instead
but
of
to
just
ask.
like making her, you know, she just has this dialogue when you're in close proximity to her, you know what I mean? But of course this game is they don't think a lot of things through, but the one good thing they did think through is to like let everyone use mods. So I'm sure there's a mod to like reduce their conversation. In
You'll
fact,
find tonics,
I think we have a
salves,
mod
poultices,
to
and
increase
potions on my
conversation
shelves.
that's
Browse to your
installed,
heart's content.
where the NPCs, someone actually went through and took all the lines of dialogue, like the actual like audio files of dialogue, and kind of like rearranged some words and sentences and stuff to give these villagers and stuff a little more dialogue, that a little more interesting variety and stuff that they say. So apparently they didn't do
offer
much for
remedies for ailments
this
both
woman in
common and
particular,
rare.
but there
Do let
definitely
me know
are
if I can be of service.
a lot of characters out there that have more dialogue than in the vanilla game. So anyway, I haven't even been watching these potions while I've been talking, so I'm not exactly sure what we just did, but damage health, like this isn't valuable, 8 gold, but 27 points of health is a great potion in fights. We've used that a
Browse
bunch
to your heart's
lately.
content.
I'm gonna stock up on those, and we're gonna be causing a lot of damage now. And Fortify Magicka is also good, but it's not worth it right now. I would make a ton of invisibility potions if I had some more Charis eggs. But let's try to make one more and see if we can unlock. Nope, we didn't unlock anything from the purple flower, but
If there's
good
anything
enough.
I can help you with, you have but to
Alright,
ask.
so still looking for these lingering damage magicka. Not the best potion, but I can sell that. And look, this was the best one we've done so far. We discovered these very valuable things: damage, stamina, regen, and I don't know, you can maybe pause it and read all the list of ingredients there. That was a lot of stuff, and it's worth over 500 gold. So that one we're going to be relying on a lot in the future now that we've unlocked it.
Pardon me.
And I think
But do I
those were
detect a
mostly
case of the rattles?
easy to find ingredients.
I've got
I
something
forget
for
exactly
that.
what that was.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Obviously I'm an alchemist. I've been at the alchemy table for like 5 minutes here. So yeah. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little mad at the NPC dialogue here, but you know how it goes, right? So look, yeah, we only get 176 for that, so not worth that much. That is half or less, I think, of what it said. But look at all those. Look at all those effects that has. So it's a little confusing to use when you're in a fight, when you have a million different effects. But occasionally it might be handy if you heal yourself and cause some type of damage on your sword with the same potion. I don't know exactly the mechanics of that, but hey, it works. Right? So we're gonna keep all the conjuration. We haven't actually been using conjuration yet because we don't we don't even know any spells, but we are also a conjuration student. Let's just say we're majoring in alchemy and we're minoring in conjuration. So definitely a more of a focus on alchemy just because it's more practical to, you know, sit at the bench like that than to go around casting spells of like flame atronax or whatever, which we don't even know that spell yet. We're trying to save up to buy a spell book, but we can't really afford it because we've been paying for lessons. And I kind of like to just find the spell books around anyway, so, you know.
Come back anytime if
All
you need a
right,
remedy.
well, that's about all we can sell her right now. So we are actually going to level up now. So, man, I really got to put her in health. I've been dying a lot in fights, even though I'd rather put my magic up. I'm just going to put one or two in health for now. All right, so this is interesting. We can choose a beneficial type of potion, health, magic, or stamina, and they will be 50% stronger. So that is actually really good, and I probably should have done that before I made all those potions. But, and we are definitely going to choose health because we always need health potions, even though Magicka does come in handy. Stamina, not so much for this particular character.
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
And we made some coin and we leveled up, so we reset the times trained this level back to 0. And looks like we can train twice with her and still have a little bit of chunk of gold left over. Not all that much, but it's enough to get a room at the inn and a cart to the next city with a little bit left over. So
Yes? Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
But we're going to go back in for a second and see if she has anything good that we can get. Because now we're almost at the point where we're going to start buying ingredients. Ah, that's so expensive. Or we're going to start buying ingredients. Once we have a ton of gold, I'll just buy like everything in their inventory just to make more potions, to make more gold. It's quite a little routine you get going here with the grind in this mechanic. But as I've said before, I've done previous series where I only grind it and don't end up using the potions all that much, except maybe a health potion. But for this one, we're definitely going to be poisoning and healing ourselves and relying on that a lot for the gameplay, just to create some sort of synergy between the roleplay and the game mechanics. Alright, so here we are back out in the village courtyard, and I think we're going to talk to some of the villagers here and just catch a little local flavor and maybe try to pick up a quest or two in the meantime.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
Okay.
I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday. Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Well, Hulda told us about this,
About
actually.
the same as everyone else? They're the cat folk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. The way I hear it,
Traders, we
elsewhere
like
ain't
that.
nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
Nords like the gold, that's for sure.
These Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head.
Well, they got pretty nice
Worst
tents.
thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them.
Yeah, well, cats are pretty sneaky. I got a couple
matter of
cats
fact, I
myself,
do.
and I love them.
They've been fair
but I
enough
wouldn't
with
trust
me,
them
far
either.
as I can tell. And a Nord knows a liar when she sees one.
All right, well,
Farewell.
I'm sure the ones sitting in the caravans are the trustworthy ones, but there's probably a lot that are sneaking around that you never even see because they're cats.
Oh, yes.
So.
Hunting
All
is
right,
my
let's
great
see what
passion.
this guy. Oh, this guy's a hunter.
That's why my brother and I opened a shop.
Oh
to
yeah,
sell
we
hunting
love this guy's
supplies.
brother.
It's the Drunken Huntsman down by the main gate.
Oh, that's our shop. We've
He
been there a
tends the
bunch of
store,
times.
And I've got this
All
stall.
right, so this is the other side. We've seen him in there actually,
Trinkets,
walking around.
odds and ends,
so at
that
night.
sort of thing.
Never talked to him though. So let's see what he's got. I don't think we're in the market to buy any meat, but it's good to know what the guy has. Oh, he had some salt. Well, that was in... Oh, it was in everything. Yeah, we should have bought that salt. Let's see if we can sell him anything. Nothing's worth really all that much money that we made. Boy, I have a lot of food here. Like, look at all that. I gotta start remembering to eat this stuff. Maybe in a fight, or maybe
Good
just
hunting.
for like a little extra immersion when we're feeling hungry. How you
I work
doing?
with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables.
Wow.
It's fun most days, but hard work.
Oh man, this kid's out
Do
here
you know
selling
there's some
stuff.
fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
Interesting. Okay.
The finest cuts, fresh from the
Oh,
wild.
this guy. Nope. Nope. You're not
it
getting
took
through him.
years, but I earned my way to the top.
Okay.
I own Chilfaro Farm.
We
see.
know. You
Very
won't shut up
successful
about it.
business, Obviously.
Obviously. Yeah, I just wanted to mess with that guy a little. Delay him for a second.
I ain't done nothing.
Okay, well, here you go. Do something.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Alright. No, we don't need to
Good
talk
day.
to him. I'm not trying to make small talk necessarily. Just trying to see if anyone has a quest. And sometimes you're supposed to help the people around town, and giving coin always helps.
I'm the commander of the guard
Okay.
here in Whitewell.
Well, nice to meet you, Commander. I'm not doing anything bad yet. Yeah, we're doing pretty dark character here in general, but she's been pretty nice so far. And she's not really going to mess with any townspeople, I don't think, except maybe the guy that owns the farm, Nazin, that we just saw, who he deserves to be messed with a little bit. So maybe we'll find some interesting conjuration spells and maybe conjure up a ghost and scare the guy or something. I don't know. I want to see if there's something we can do without alerting the guards to attack us, you know. All right, so...
You are a welcome guest, but you must still respect the rules of the Jarl's household.
Okay, well, thanks for the tip. So someone said the house was for sale in town, so we're here to
What is it that you
inquire
need?
about that. And not to the Jarl, I guess. So, yeah,
Keep
see, I
safe.
thought we went to Jarl because of the help.
Fancy yourself an
Usually you have to
alchemist,
help
huh?
the... Yeah,
Never could get the hang of that.
all right, well, it's tough. You
Divines
gotta eat a
bless
lot of
you.
stuff.
May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
All right,
Good
this
to
is the
see
guy.
you.
Oh, here we go. Wow. So, yeah.
Splendid. There's a house available
10,000
right
gold.
now.
We're only about 9,000 something short, so might have to
Very
wait on
well.
that.
Just let me know when you have the necessary funds.
It's going to take a while. All right. Well, like I said, we don't really need to get involved in a conversation with this guy right now about
Enjoy
this,
your visit to
the
Dragon's
city's districts and stuff like that. All right. Anyone else have anything to say? No. So, yeah, we're I guess we're already a VIP here, and we're allowed to buy the house.
You are a welcome guest, but you must still respect the rules of the Jarl's household.
Okay. Well, it's one of the rules that I can use this enchanting table over here. I guess I can't take that. Honestly, I would have stolen that if it was full, because I need some full ones, but empty ones don't do me much good right now. Because we got to charge... Well, what we have to do is disenchant this. So we're going to learn this enchantment, because we don't use two-handed weapons. Okay, so we should actually disenchant this, but I want to wait till I have a good soul gem, because I want to put that on boots that look a little better than that, but I can't really do much with that right now. The fire thing, I'm not going to use that right now either, but eventually, maybe I'll make a bow of fire or something like that, you know, so we're not much of an archer, but that could come in handy. Or, you know, put it on my sword, but I already have the blade with the frost damage, so that's going to be my main blade for now anyway, so... Let's see if this one's full. Nope. Man, I've robbed this guy so many times playing this game. I always... He's never in here, so I'm always sneaking around stealing stuff. But that's when I'm either role-playing a thief or not really role-playing at all.
Absurd
and
that you
just-
can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Oh my god, this little girl is pretty sophisticated, absurd, and... She's just complaining about the sweet roll situation.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? It
no,
seems this
not
damnable
really.
conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late.
I'm just here studying alchemy.
I prefer my books and my spells.
Yeah, same here.
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor.
Okay.
Then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets.
Okay.
The item is destroyed in the process,
Yeah,
so
that's
beware.
what we just did.
Once you know an
This is the
enchantment,
tutorial,
you'll need a
basically.
filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too.
Okay.
Of course, I have everything you need for sale.
Of
if you have
course,
the
for
coin.
sale. Of course, if you do the smithing tutorial out at the
I believe
smith
I am,
in town,
yes. Technically speaking,
she just
of
gives
course.
you the stuff.
The
Although
city
you
is
do have
also
to
home
give
a
it
priest,
back to her, I think.
priestess,
No, I
an
think you keep it.
alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me.
Okay.
Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia.
Oh, okay, we were just there.
She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions.
All right.
Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me?
Sure.
I'm sure
We have
Arcadia will
no reason
provide
to go
some
back
form
there
of
right now, but
recompense.
we do have to go back there eventually, so.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Well, I thought I was doing this guy a favor, and he's like insulting me, but
I'll put it simply so
you
you'll
know,
understand.
we're an alchemist, so
advise
at
the
least
Jarl in matters
he
of
didn't have to be that snarky about it.
If the hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action.
Okay.
Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Yikes. So yeah, as I was saying, when you
Come
do
to Dragon's
the, oh
Reach
my
to
God,
discuss the ongoing
this guy.
hostilities.
All
like
right,
the rest
we gotta
of the
buy
great
some. We want
warriors.
to look at his shop actually. So
Spells and incantations
trying to
for
quit
those
right
with the
there.
talent to guess them.
all right, so let's see if this guy's got anything good. We got all the books. Now I only have 277 gold, but that could be enough for a book here. Some of them are like this one. I don't want this one, but it's not that expensive. So I really do want. This is cool. It's like you can heal your conjured minion. So we might need this at some point, actually. Instead of reconjuring it, you can heal it. That might actually work, especially maybe if I use that in conjunction with my staff. So I'm not using conjuration. You know, I'm not using my magicka when you use your staff. You use like the soul gem power. So use the staff, and then as it's fighting, you can heal it. Like that might come in handy. So I might want that eventually, but. See, this is the one we should get, the Avenging Wraith. But we have that, actually, is what our staff is, I think. So none of these, they're either too expensive. I don't want a skeleton or a wolf. So yeah, we can't really buy too many conjuration spells, which is a shame. I really do want one, but hopefully we'll find one soon in a dungeon. I have not found many spell books at all. But we haven't been fighting, you know, a den of wizards per se, but a lot of the bandits we encounter do know magicka. And, oh, this Ghost Walk is my favorite spell. Oh, it's great. You're, like, invisible, and then you can hit, and then as soon as you, like, hit someone or do something, you snap back to where you were. So you can sneak up on someone, smack them in the head, and you'll be back behind the wall, and they won't even know what hit them. So that is an incredible spell, but that's a little too advanced for where we are right now. And again, I would just rather find that spell in a dungeon than buy it. And, you know, it's good for the roleplay and the story too. When you find it,
you should
instead
join
of
the Mages College in
it's just like, why would she pick that spell right now from that guy? There's no real story reason she would pick that. She might pick a conjuration spell because she's studying that. But other than that, it's not really worth it.
Divine smile.
Oh, look, it's our buddy Amran. We helped him out the other episode. Maybe last episode. Could be 2 ago. I don't really remember. I did a lot of these in a row, so not exactly sure what's going on anymore. All right, well, it's a beautiful day here in Whiterun. Look at the sky. It hasn't really rained that much. I wonder if my weather mod is messed up and I set clear skies or something. All right, here we go. We got the thumbnail for the episode now. Nice little shot of our hero, Lucette the Unlucky, the evil alchemist from Morthal. Well, she's not from Morthal, but as far as they're concerned, she came from Morthal. Because that was the last place she was in, and that's where we're studying. Friend. So we're kind of like a citizen of Morthal right now, I would say. We are a transplant from who knows where. We're just a mysterious stranger in town, right? All right, so
we are the children of man.
This guy's still at it, rambling about Talos. Alright, and there's the Amarin again. Yeah, we were just posing for a selfie over there. No big deal. Alright.
Stormcloaks, Imperials, dragons. Ain't no matter to me what I kill. Let them come.
Alright.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim.
Yeah, we know.
Stay strong, and men will come to respect
And
you.
now we're going back to the shop to drop off the package of frost salts or whatever
Got
that
a
was.
full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Your companion always goes in the other door. It's really weird, this place.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles?
Nope.
I've got something for that.
No, just frost salts.
Splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first.
What?
Oh,
Really? The guy's so
but I suppose
smug.
you expect some compensation. Here.
The dog wants something.
These potions should suffice.
Wow, well thanks. Look at that. Invisibility. That's a great one. Stamina we don't need. We might sell that right back to her. But
So you're an alchemist then?
man, I'm definitely keeping that invisibility potion. That's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time in this series. It might take like a few more levels though. But eventually I'm gonna like turn invisible. I'll get that ghost walk spell. I'll use the invisibility potions. We're gonna spend a lot of time invisible, sneaking up on people, poisoning them, teleporting out of there, or just fighting them while we're invisible. It's gonna be pretty fun. So it's definitely a grind at the early levels right now, but this is gonna open up such a great mid game with a little more complicated methods of fighting and, of course, making money.
Good to see you.
Okay, I really want to shut this lady up. Now look at this. There's a
friend.
bunch of stuff in there that you're not stealing it if you take it. So I guess they're free samples or something.
What
But
do you need, my friend?
I like the position we're in, like we're just sort of pocketing it and she's not noticing. A little illusion magic or
I
something.
have several elixirs for sale.
But we're just gonna help ourselves to all the free samples around. Because why not? I mean,
Need
there must be
something?
a reason it's there, right? Because if you look when I hit, you'll see. I'll hit something else that's. We got them.
Need
Look,
something?
minor healing. That's fine. Then we switch to this one. The regular healing, you can't
Yes?
take that. So she's just giving you a little sample size. We get the, whatever called travel size, and those are
Pardon
free
me,
because
but
she's
do
trying
I
to get you
detect a
hooked
case
or
of the
whatever.
rattles?
I don't know.
I've got something for
That's
that.
part of the game. Now, of course, in other playthroughs, I've robbed the shop completely blind while she's sleeping or whatever. Because it's just kind of what you do in these games sometimes. And Fallout too, Or Fallout as well, I should say. So I always love sneaking around,
I
robbing
offer
every
remedies for
house.
ailments,
Even
both
if I'm not a
common and
thief
rare.
character.
Do let
Although
me know if I can
you
be
do
of
have to be a
service.
thief character to steal certain things, because otherwise you can't sell them. You need a fence to sell them to. But certain things
something?
like potions, ingredients, you can use them. So you might not be able to sell them to anything but a fence, but you can always use them. And so and stuff like iron ingots and stuff, I'll rob the blacksmith of iron ingots and make something and then sell that back to him. So that's always a fun little trick. All right, so we got a few things we didn't know about, so we're gonna eat those and continue browsing, or whatever you want to call it. Little
If there's
five-finger
anything I can
discount
help
here.
you with, you have but to ask.
All right, well, I guess that's about it. We're not going to go into our dining area and steal our food. We helped ourselves to a bunch of free samples and a good little shopping trip. All right, well, good Ferengi made us go back there, right?
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good
Come
stuff.
by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
All right, well, did you hear what that guy just said about your boss? Oh, my God. I wonder if the guard said it so this guy could
I
hear
work
it.
with my mother. Sell
All
fruits
right,
and
someone's stuck.
It's fun most days.
All right, we know. Oh yeah, there. It's the breeze home. That's happened before. People get stuck on that corner there. Little invisible wall, no big deal. He'll figure it out, right? All right. Well, we have this is our only quest. All the way up here, Orphan's Tier. Oh, that's so far away. And if you watch my other series I did recently, Wolf the Worm, which is a voiced character, I actually do the whole character in character. He's a little disgruntled Nord, what we would call him. So he went up there, and that was quite a harrowing experience. Just trying to find the place. The bandits were no trouble at all, but getting over those mountains and stuff, that took me quite a while to figure out. I have a tendency to get lost in Skyrim when you have to go through, around, or over a mountain. So it happens. So I think we're going to basically go the other way this time. I think you can get there along the coast or something. So it's like the map is pretty cool, but it doesn't mark like all the paths and stuff like that. So it's kind of tough. All right, dog, come on. We're going to go. And as usual, I think I'm going to take the carriage up to Solitude. You know, I could have just stayed in Whiterun and fast traveled to Solitude, but
come to chat with an old woman. Do your good deed. Do you like horses?
Not really.
You should visit.
I mean, not really. I've come to chat with you. I do like horses. I said that a little late, but yeah, we just ran into her. We weren't trying to chat with her. All right, guys. So yeah, I was saying.
Need a ride?
I like it a little more immersive. Just do a little extra minute here and 20 extra gold.
We'll be off.
Just for the purpose of making it seem more like the character's really doing this instead of just teleporting there. Not that I'm completely opposed to fast travel in this playthrough, but I am trying to minimize it
downright hot now.
when at all possible. I will definitely use it at some point. I did use it actually recently, but it's usually if I get out of a cave and just want to go back. Sometimes I'll use it then, depending on how close it is. Oh, Vermina, the Daedric Prince of Dreams, Nightmares, and Evil Omens. Now, this is one of the things that hasn't even happened yet, but every one of these characters I'm doing, I have a plan. There's a bigger plan to all this. Every one of these characters is going to end up being influenced by a Daedra, either in a positive or a negative way. We might be against them, or we might, you know, succumb to their enchanted whatever they're doing, you know. And they're usually pretty evil, or it's like a twisted sort of evil. And honestly, those are some of the best stories in the game, is why I want to do them. And it's a way to do like a kind of a major quest without doing the main quest. And I don't know exactly how many there are, but there's probably around 10 or a dozen of them. So there's a lot of choices, and what I'm going to do is have each character do 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 of them that kind of shapes the development of their character. And I already know one I'm definitely doing with this one, which you can figure out if you've ever played this game. It's a pretty obvious one. And I think you have to be level 15 maybe to open that one up. Some are level 10. So we're not there yet. So we're not doing any Daedra quests quite yet. Oh, well, a few of them are location based. Well, you might be able to do them, but I'm not sure. I'm not going through and researching them all. I remember a few of them, and they're all familiar to me once I start doing them, but I want to do the ones that end up with a reward that will work for the characters. So, all right. So, of course, we always have to stop and pick the mushrooms in this case, or the flowers. So, it's part of our character. Basically out here exploring, looking for flora and fauna and insects, and also killing bandits and vampires as well. So alright, so yeah, like I said, we're taking the back way around. Look at this. We're gonna swing around the back. The other time I did this in my other episode, if you look where that path is, like below where the pointer was, I tried to take that there, and I ended up like jumping down the hill, and then my companion didn't take it that way. It was just a little complicated, so this might be easier. I'm not even sure exactly, but I know we can always just go in the water or whatever. Wow, that was weird. I guess we entered a different area of the game because the background noise just completely died suddenly. We probably, you know, I guess they have each area spaced off or something. So that was really weird, though. It just became eerily quiet, which we're going to interpret to be maybe there's some sort of evil in the area. that's like manipulating the sound or something. So, all right, here we go. We're gonna go down to the coast, and hopefully this connects through to the other side down here somewhere. All right, we got a ship there. This is not the ship where the bandits we're after are, so we're gonna be a little cautious here. I don't really want to get into an extraneous fight just this minute. I'm kind of focused on my mission here because we've had this mission for a little bit in our quest log, and I just want to clear it out and not get too sidetracked. Oh, well, I do want to get sidetracked, but just with picking the flowers and stuff like that instead of, you know, fighting things we don't have to fight. Was there something moving over there? I thought I saw something moving. All right, well, we don't need to go there just yet. Okay, so we have a pier here. That's a little weird. I don't think we can row that boat. That would be cool, though. And we have a grotto, and the path ends at this grotto, so I can't really continue around here on a path. I can go on the rocks, but it makes me think that maybe there's another path where that fork was that maybe goes over here like that. So I might go check that out because there should be an actual path to go here. So this path was just to go to this particular cave, which, again, you know, sometimes you play where you just go in any random cave that you walk through, but I don't like to do that because, hey, maybe this cave is part of one of those danger quests I was talking about, and if I go there, I'll get the artifact before I'm supposed to. You know, I don't know. I don't like to mess up quests. Most of these places are for Radiant quests too, so I might go in here, clear it out, and then be given a quest to clear it out, like later on, and then I have to go back to the same place I already cleared. I mean, which could happen anyway with multiple quests, but I like to avoid that if at all possible. All right, so yeah, we're gonna just head back this way real quick. Let's eat that though. I had one of those before, so now we have two of them. And I already ate it. Damage health, okay. Or I discovered it in the workbench somehow. I guess I ate it probably. All right, let's just see what's going on here, the lighthouse, and discover this location. So I do know what there is a quest where you have to go and put the light out in the lighthouse to cause a ship to crash, helping out the robber over in Solitude, and I'm definitely not doing that quest with this character. That's for more like I am a dark evil character, but I'm not that type of malicious, petty character. We're after bigger things. We're basically, you know how Skyrim goes. Things get kind of political in this, so we're definitely here to influence some bigger things than just a shipwreck for some bandits to rob the ship. You know what I mean? We don't really like bandits all that much. Okay. There's stuff around the bend here. All right, here was the fork in the road, so let's see what's going on up this way. We'll save real quick. Man, see the same thing, like the water sound just cuts off right there, like very suddenly. Kind of weird. And now it's just like eerily quiet. There's no background noise at all. Now this wind is picking up. That was cool. That was a cool effect. I thought maybe there were going to be some ice wraiths up here or something with that. Wait, what have we here? Ooh, snowberries. Well, those are yummy. You can make snowberry tarts with that and stuff. So let's check this out. I don't think we've had snowberries before. Oh yeah, we have. All right, we got mountain flower. There's a lot of stuff on the side of the road here. We don't have to grab every single one, but might as well stock up on ingredients while we can. There's some more. Alright. There's a lot of them out here. But that's good. You know, we want to have like 20, 30 of each ingredient at some point, if not 50. You know, of the ones like that that are easy to find. But eventually I'll narrow it down, and let's say snowberries, I know they're good for frost resistance, but eventually I might be like, oh, this isn't good for anything we need or any good potions, and I might remember that and not get as many snowberries or whatever particular ingredient, you know, in the future. All right, so this path looks like it's taking us a decent way here. I don't really know. But at least we're getting some, oh, here's another fork in the road. Alright. I don't think we go that way. Alright. More Blue Mountain. So yeah, now we're back along the coast. Okay, well that worked. Oh, who's this?
That's close enough.
Oh, Vigilance. Oh, they're vampires posing as Vigilance. Alright, well, we love killing vampires. That's how this whole thing started with us. And they know it because we're wearing vampire armor, so they know we're a vampire killer. Oh, and this guy's trying to suck our life from us. And he's healed himself, I think. It looked like he had less health. It bumped up a little bit, so we're gonna damage this guy's health. We just made all these potions, so we better use them. All right, what else can we do? We need to heal. I can fortify my health. All right, I think that's good. All right, that looked good. I got extra health and restored enough health to not die right away. And let's see. All right, he's gone, and one more, and you're dead too. All right, no big deal. There wasn't any master vampire. They're just little fledglings, so not that tough. Oh, and they got some good stuff. Look at this. Robes of Restoration. Now that's worth a pretty penny. So I can either sell that or I could disenchant it and learn that enchantment. And see, I'm not going to make anything with Restoration probably. So I might not ever learn that because it could clutter up my, my menus. Although it does level you up just to learn it, so that's always good. But I'll probably end up selling that and get 200 gold out of it or something. All right, so there was a real Vigilant. I guess they killed a bunch of them, took their armor, and were posing as them. Or maybe they were traveling with that guy and didn't even know they were vampires. Who knows? Who cares? They're dead. And 2 less vampires in this world, right? All right, well, we don't ever want to have to do that again. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we took a good path. We're right along the water here. So we're doing okay. And don't want to miss that. Alright. Alright, so Dragon Bridge is this way. Interesting. Alright, so that's what I was saying. We cut around there before the other way, like up to the left, you see the mountains. So we climbed over those mountains and down, and it definitely got confusing. Well, you basically, it wasn't that confusing. You know, I could have gone further down and looped back around, but it was kind of out of the way. So I basically jumped off a mountain. Poor Bellathor had to catch up. It's the whole thing. You can watch the Wolf the Worm series, which, I mean, that's kind of a better series than this, to be honest with you. It's definitely more exciting and funnier, and it's a voiced character. He's always complaining about everyone. And those episodes are like 20 minutes each. Just a lot easier to watch, but I like series like this.
There's been word of some trouble
where you're getting
nearby.
more
I'm
details
on my way to investigate
about everything. So, all right, what's this? Wait, we had this
I
before and we
shouldn't
messed
tell
this up.
everyone who asks.
All
This is
right,
important
we actually
business,
had
you
a
know.
guy saying this. So, and I said I persuaded and it didn't work. So we're gonna go for the gold this time. Only 25 gold and find
You
out
want to pay
what
me
she's
to do
talking
my
about.
job? Fine. I'll mark the location on your map.
Okay. Oh, it's not even a
Just
quest.
make sure you take care of whatever's going on there. It's my name
That's
on the line.
weird. All right. Well, snowberries. Priorities here. We'll get the snowberries before we look at this mission. So she said she'd mark it on the map. I guess it's there. Broken ore. Yeah. I don't remember. Or it could be brine water. No, we just went to brine water. That was what we found. And yeah, I don't think broken ore was on the map. So yeah, there's no other possible. Unless it's further away. Alright, yeah, we went to all them before. That's where we're going now. So yeah, Broken Ore Grotto. We actually did also do that in the Wolf the Worm series. But it was given to us by the Jarl's Men or whatever. The Jarl's Men have a bounty, you know. So that's a tough den. There are a lot of bandits there, and that is a fun fight. So that's going to be like a whole entire episode once we do that. And I'll probably have to stop back in Solitude first. Probably won't do that on the same trip here, but it's a little closer anyway, so we're good. Alright, well now it looks like we're climbing up the hill, so this is actually not working out the way I thought it was, so I think we just have to go down here to the shore and stop following the path, because we don't want to go up. We want to go down. Whoa, wait, what just happened? You feel weaker as the sun rises? I think one of those vampires just bit us. Let's check this out. Let's see. We got a red thing down here. Yep, we got Sanguine Vampiris. Reduced health by 25. And it leads to vampirism. No big deal. We're going to become a vampire if we don't get that treated. And it looks like I don't have a cure disease potion, so... Well, it takes a little while for that to happen, so hopefully we'll get cured. Oh god, look at that. That's a little ominous when you just get bitten by a vampire. Seeing a bunch of skulls there. But, yeah. I wonder if this is where the vampires were. It's not that far away from that fight. Oh, there's a cave here. Okay. There's actually a different cave. So, in case we die, better save a little. I think I just saved anyway, but... Oh, wow, look at that. That's not good. That's like a saber-toothed tiger or whatever they're called. Saber cat. Well, it looks like Miko's on the case. So that's pretty good. Let's poison our blade. Well, maybe not. Oh, that's even better. Let's take out the conjure up health. Alright. Oh, wow. Well, look at that. That thing's big. It's like twice our size. Alright, well, that didn't go too well. It just pounced right on us, so good thing I saved right before that, or I'd have to climb down that whole hill again or whatever, so that worked out pretty well. Alright, so now we'll take this out first and shoot it preemptively. So we have our Avenging Wraith to fight for us, and now get our destruction spell back on our left hand. And zap it a little bit, slice it a little bit, and I forgot to put the poison on, so let's do that real quick. There's a lot of stuff you gotta remember, and I am gonna be spending a lot of time doing this in the menus, but I kinda like doing that sometimes. That's one of the things I like about Skyrim and Fallout. You can always just pause it, go in the menu in the middle of a fight, take a breather or whatever. I don't know. I'm not into hardcore gameplay. Wow! That was pretty cool. I think the Wraith did that. I don't know that Miko could do that. Alright, well, we better get this before it floats away. And, oh, look at that. Amethyst and the tooth is actually an alchemy ingredient, so that comes in handy. That is pretty cool for our character. Ravenscar Hollow. See what I mean? Like, I don't need to go in here because someone's going to send me here at some point to do something. But now I can at least maybe fast travel to it if I want to, because who wants to go through this whole path again? So I will probably use fast travel in those types of situations. But again, if I'm going city to city, I'll take the carriage, of course, because it's just more immersive and fun to me. All right, here we go. We got some more of that Nirnroot, which you can always hear if you don't see it, or you can see it pretty well. Man, I'll tell you right now, I love this atmosphere right now. I love how bleak it is with the snowflakes falling. How it's almost black and white, and then that Nirnroot really stands out because it's glowing. So, I mean, this is pretty much a black and white episode right now. Look at this. I don't see any green in those trees at all, barely. Like, just a little touch of green. So, I'm really enjoying the way this looks right now. And again, this is on Xbox One. This is Skyrim SSC on Xbox One with mods, and I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't look quite as good as when I play on PC, but there's so many ways you can make this game look. I think it's good for a few series to do it like this, and it definitely makes it easier on me production-wise than constantly troubleshooting my PC. So I actually had my PC out of commission for a few months because I just didn't feel like dealing with it, and I even recently just updated everything, made sure everything's working, and yesterday I actually played Fallout for a while, working on a new series I'm working on, like a really hardcore science fiction series. And I actually was maybe thinking of putting an episode of that up today, but I want to spend a little more time editing that, and it's not going to be like this playthrough where I'm talking, and it's not even going to be a voice playthrough either. It's going to be something a little different, so that might come out at the end of next week, I think. It's definitely a more experimental series. I'm making music for it myself, and that's going to be really cool. So that's kind of the stuff I really intend to be making more with this channel than this type of standard roleplay, let's play, where I'm talking and it's an hour long and I'm basically showing you everything. But I felt like I needed to get a long series like this under my belt just as a content creator. And I enjoy this type of series from others. I enjoy watching live streams that go like 5-10 hours long and people are just playing forever. So I just want to have that type of content also, but you know, the stuff I'm going to be making and the stuff I'm already known for is going to be way more interesting than this series as far as the production level goes. Hopefully there's interesting information and adventures in this one too. But just as far as like, this one's not flashy is what I'm saying. That's going to be a lot flashier and a lot cooler as far as that stuff goes. But man, like I was saying, I'm loving the visual look of this series right now. I am not complaining one bit. I'm happy what I'm doing right now. I just find it's, you know, it's like a little more of a basic roleplay. Alright, so yeah, we're just killing a few things here on the shore. And the bandits are right up there a little bit. But, you know, we're taking our time. Look at this. We got all this spiky grass everywhere. This is a new ingredient that we haven't had before. And I think I had a potion, what is it called? A recipe for a potion that used grass pods. So that will come in handy for something. Not quite sure what. But we will see once we get back to the alchemy table. Alright, well, might as well save. I really don't feel like finding every one of those plants again. And I am saving quite a bit. Oh, what happened here? A bandit's dead. This guy killed this bandit. Okay. I'll take his armor and his axe too. All right, what is this guy up to? Oh my God, it's the bard.
Smell that fresh air? Truly, this is a good place to play a song.
It's a little dreary here, but sure. What the hell are you doing all the way out here?
Serving and capturing the epic struggle for Skyrim, when brothers clash with bitter blades. Surely there is a song to be
maybe
found.
he was watching the bandit get killed from afar, and maybe the mud crab killed the bandit or something. And this guy's gonna write a little epic song about a bandit. Maybe he's trying to bury some treasure out here or looking for buried treasure. Yeah, look at this. The mud crab definitely fought the bandits. We got one right on top of each other, and looks like the mud crab didn't win either, but maybe the one we killed earlier got away, and you know, we cleaned up the fight. So this bard's gonna have quite a tale to tell about the bandits who couldn't even kill a simple mud crab and lost their lives. Probably either looking for buried treasure or maybe burying some themselves for later. And oh, here we go. Here's the friend. This guy, maybe this is the one that killed them. All right. No, we just short-circuited that thing. Short circuit? Oh, yeah. This is a harder word to say than it looks, right? All right. Grab some little snack and some alchemy ingredients as well. We're getting a lot of this spiky grass. That's good. And that's the one thing too you'll notice about Skyrim. You know, the mushrooms are in caves. The spiky grass is in this type of area. You know, everything, you know, there's mountain flowers everywhere, but everything has its own type of area. And it looks like we have a horker here, a big walrus type of thing. And they're not violent, but I think they're like the mammoths. Like if you mess with them, they'll like obliterate you. But not quite as bad as a mammoth, but they're pretty peaceful until you mess with them, I think. All right. So we got another little peninsula type of thing here. Just get a few more. Oh, we got some nernroot over here. I can hear it. I can kind of see the glow behind me, but let's see if there's anything on the rock. All right, nothing else. All right, there it is. The telltale sign of a Nirnroot, the glow and the noise. And that's one of the best ingredients. Always love harvesting that. I don't remember ever like harvesting this much spiky grass. I think I've already topped my all-time high on spiky grass. Because like I said, it is only in certain areas, so you don't see it all that much. Oh, look, we got a mushroom here. I love those moras that grow on the logs. Pretty cool. Let's see if there's one on here. Nope. Alright, well look at that. That's where we're going, right there. Those are the bandits. So let's take a minute here to pause, quick save. So we don't have to, we might have to fight them again if we die, but I won't have to pick all that stuff, and I won't have to fight the mud crab and all that good stuff. Alright, so I think we'll just maybe go in hot. I don't know. Let's survey it from back here for a second. Oh, there's another mud crab. Alright, well let's take care of this mud crab first, and might alert the bandits, but these bandits aren't that tough, really. Oh, I don't think we even alerted them. And maybe we can turn the mud crab against the bandits a little bit. So we can actually look at this. So I think those bandits were part of this crew. I mean, they weren't that far off, so they were probably just coming back here or leaving from here. And ran into some trouble. Oh, what's that? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's Miko, sorry. Poor Miko, my aim. Oh, there was an arrow. Looks like they're trying to help. Wolf here got killed by a mud crab too. Alright, well, wait a sec. Slow with the arrows. I gotta search this thing. Oh, Miko's got him. Wow, nice job. Miko just single-handedly killed that bandit. Miko's pretty strong here. Oh, I missed. Alright, you're dead, and there's probably just one or two more. This is a very small camp. I know the boss is always in the ship here. And there's the boss. Oh, I missed! Missed the railing. Oh, and this is a wizard, so lightning versus lightning here, and who's got the stronger lightning? Wow, that was a cool shot. That was really cool looking. We got a nice little kill cam there with both of us pushing lightning at each other. That was pretty awesome. Alright, well that's it. We're done. Easy peasy. And we got a decent amount of loot to sell back in Solitude. Alright, so like I said, I had just done this recently with Wolf the Worm, and I already knew this from other games, but there's a little buried treasure down below we can go get after we search this chest. Don't need that helmet. Oh, yeah, I'll take the helmet. It's actually worth a decent amount per pound. Skooma. Probably sell that. I don't really take skooma. Alright, well here we go. Hopefully we don't drown down here. Or I'll have to fight those bandits again. Alright, some moonstone ore. And I'm not going to search the barrels, even though there could be some alchemy ingredients in there. Well, let's search these at least. Just tomatoes. Not really worth it. Nothing there. Anything up here? Well, we can catch some air at least. Alright. Well, nothing else. Alright. I'm stuck. Alright. Oh, there we go. Alright. Take our breath. Let's see if anything in there. Did I already search that one? Yeah, tomato. Or maybe that was another tomato one. I don't know. Alright. Well, it looks like this is the other section of the ship. I guess there's nothing in there. Alright, well, whoa, look at this. We got some Nordic barnacles on the side. Another alchemy ingredient that you only find in certain locations, aka the side of a ship. Well, let's see if there's any more of this here. Wow. A lot of this. Look at that. Tons of barnacles. Alright, I got a stray board there too. Alright, what do we got here? Some fish. Salmon. I don't really need that, but might as well take it. few extra barnacles. Alright, well, let's see what this thing does. Damage Magicka. Okay, well, we know the Damage Magicka potions are worth a lot, right? So, that should be pretty good. Or Damage Magicka regen is worth a lot. I don't know about Damage Magicka. I think that was also worth a lot. Alright, anyway. Miko, get out of my way. Just looking around here for any other spiky grass or anything we can pick before we go. There we go. So yeah, just a little extra thing to be aware of when you're cleaning out the loot. And we have a chest here with a lock on it. So this is a tough lock, actually. Let's see if we can do this without losing a lockpick. Well, lost a couple. We have 30 lockpicks or more, so we're good. Could pretty much hit every spot on here and still have another lockpick left over. Wow, I'm messing up though. I'm usually a lot better with the lockpicking, but at this level, I don't have a high lockpick level, and when you level up lockpicking, I think it makes the zone bigger, you know, every level of lockpick, so it's a pretty small zone as you see. Like, it looked like we had it, but I have to adjust just a tiny bit to open it, and I adjusted the wrong way, so that didn't help. But we almost have it. It doesn't reset it when you use another lockpick, so it's always, once you get it narrowed down, it's not that hard to get it. But I know some streamers, they got the mod for the lockpick in Fallout especially. I've seen in New Vegas where it just opens because they don't feel like dealing with it every time. So I've definitely seen streamers do that. And more importantly with the terminals, when you have to unlock a terminal, I've seen people just avoid that entirely with a mod. You do what you have to do to keep the story going, you know what I mean? I don't mind picking locks. I kind of like it. Or in Skyrim, in Oblivion, forget it. I hate that mechanic, and probably if I played more Oblivion, I'd probably break a few controllers actually doing that. Alright. Well, that was the mud crab from earlier. Do we get this guy? Oh, no, we gotta search this guy. Alright, so yeah, most of my episodes are exactly an hour. We're going a little over here. This was so action-packed with grass picking. And there was definitely a lot of fighting, actually, but I'm sure I could have gone through and edited out a few things, but I like those little details a lot, so I'm going to leave it in. And I was thinking of leaving some of this for next episode, but I have pretty much exactly an hour for the next one, when we go and invade the other bandits' den, which is going to be a lot more action-packed. All right. Well, it's 10 a.m., so I don't need to sleep. It seems so dark out. It seems like it's getting to nighttime, but it's actually just cloudy and overcast. So, all right. We're just gonna look around the surrounding area a little bit for anything of interest before we get out of here. And I think I was thinking of walking all the way back, but I do end up fast traveling after another minute or two. So we're gonna wrap it up in a minute once I just search around a little more. I think I find a few more things here. So yeah, as you know, if you watch these series, I like to record the footage, then edit it, and then do the voiceover afterwards. Definitely takes longer than if I did the voiceover while I was playing it, but it gives me a little more control over what I'm doing, and it's just a good workflow for me. So, oh look, we got some wolves here, so we might have to fight some wolves before we go. We're gonna have a little wine, celebrate our victory, and should we eat? Yeah, eat some stew and some bread to help that go down. So like I said earlier, I don't really like to eat the food for a survival mechanic, but you know, we just had a big fight, so we need to restore some of our energy here. Oh, look at cute little Miko there. So yeah, well, I hope you've been enjoying this series, and I am putting out... Oh man, are those wolves here? Where are they? I got a rabbit they killed. Anyway, I was trying to say bye, but then I hear some wolves, and looks like we got to stay on for another minute or two. There you are. All right. They were hiding behind the trees. All right. And that's that. Okay, grab a pelt. So yeah, anyway, I got episodes every day. We got mostly Skyrim this week, but Fallout is going to be coming back soon, and I got a few other games. Outer Worlds is coming up in a month or so, and I want to get into Minecraft, but I'm not that good at it. But it's going to fit in with this type of gameplay once I do. I love that game, so we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff on this channel. So anyway, what do we got here? I keep trying to go out. I keep seeing more stuff. All right, well... Anyway, we're going to get out of here. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Let's Play Skyrim Forever, featuring Lucette, the unlucky, the evil, mysterious alchemist from Morthal.